Well, I'm pleased to see so many familiar faces. Welcome to our press conference on match day -1. Let me introduce you to our manager Lucien Favre and to our midfielder. Hi. Hey. You know this guy, okay? Feel free to ask your questions to both of the guys. Huh?
Herr Favre, wie geht's Ihnen? Wie haben Sie die Grippe überstanden?
How are you, Mr. Favre? Have you survived flu? Feeling better? It's good. Thank you very much.
Okay. Alles beantwortet, danke, oder? Ja.
That's the answer.
Es geht. Kaum noch Husten.
It's okay.
Sebastian Westl.
Dafür ist jetzt an Julian Weigl erwischt mit Infekt.
Julian Weigl got flu. There's a problem with the defensive lineup. And how do you want to compensate for that loss?
Ja, Fakt, sind nicht da.
It's a fact he's not here.
Wir werden sehen.
We'll see.
Zagadou ist langsam zurück.
Zagadou is coming back.
60 Minuten mit
But it's only played for 60 minutes in the last Saturday. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Any further questions? Thomas Delaney and Senate.
Herr Favre, seit Samstag war oft und viel die Rede davon,
there was a lot of talk on Saturday.
konsequent und robust verteidigen.
Did not defend solidly enough.
Wie kriegen Sie das wieder hin,
How
dass
do
die
you get
Mannschaft wieder
the team back to
aggressiver und besser
where they're more
verteidigt, als Sie das
aggressive and defend
speziell
more
gegen Werder
aggressively
Bremen gegen Hoffenheim getan haben?
when compared with the Werder Bremen and Hoffenheim games?
Das hat nichts zu tun mit Aggressivität.
It doesn't have anything to do with aggression.
Ein wenig, aber nicht viel zu tun mit Aggressivität.
I don't have a lot to do with aggression.
Aber über diese Spiele, es ist schon vorbei. Wir müssen auch
that game was a warning. We need to stick to the positives,
das gehört dazu.
and that's what happens sometimes.
Bleiben wir bei der Robustheit. Thomas, du bist ein
It has to be
Spieler, der gerade als einer gilt, der
toughness.
robust ist.
You're known as a tough player.
Gegen eine englische Mannschaft
How do you have to change your game to play an English team like Tottenham?
Nein, es ist nicht viel anders als normal.
It's not much
Natürlich haben
different
wir
from
viel
normal.
Respekt von
Of course, we've got
Tottenham.
lots of respect for Tottenham.
Wir kennen sie, die Starken von
We know
dem,
their strengths,
aber
but
ich weiß nicht, ich
I don't know. I can't say which tactics
aber
they'll
wir
use.
wissen, ich glaube, jeder
But I think we know every player, not just at Dortmund and all others, know how good side Tottenham is, and we have a lot of respect for them. But a team like us, though, likes to get forward and work up front.
Vielleicht eine Frage an beide.
A question for
Nach
both
der
of you.
Auslosung hieß es, man sei mit
After the
Tottenham auf
draw,
Augenhöhe. Michael Zorc hat heute so ein bisschen
you're at
daran
Tottenham equal
gezweifelt
terms with
aufgrund der
Tottenham.
Verletzungsproblematik und hat gesagt, dass es jetzt schon
Michael Zorc,
richtig
so that's a
schwierig
problem
wird. Wie sehen Sie es?
because of
Ist
injuries,
das ein
and perhaps that isn't the
50-50
case.
Spiel oder wie sehen Sie
Is
die
it a
Chancen?
50-50 game, or how do you think the chances are tomorrow night?
Ja, wie gesagt vorher,
As I said before,
abwesende Spieler zu sprechen.
and I can't talk about missing players. There are a lot missing, but as I said, it would be very difficult even with a full squad. Yeah, they're a couple of points behind Liverpool in the Premier League, and it says a lot.
Ja, Das ist schwer zu sagen.
It's difficult to say. And we've got a couple of injuries. Tottenham have got a couple too.
Wie sagt man?
But I'd just say
Tottenham
us and Tottenham.
Seit Tottenham vielleicht ein bisschen
Tottenham
länger
perhaps
in Entwicklung. Sie haben
a bit longer in their development.
so ungefähr die gleiche Mannschaft.
They've had the same team for a number of seasons. Haven't sold or bought.
Wieder viel Vertrauen.
But we're full of confidence.
Herr Favre, eine Frage.
Mr. Favre, a question.
Zweifelsohne spielt Borussia Dortmund unter Ihnen eine herausragende Saison. Jetzt haben Sie
Borussia don't have an outstanding season, but they had 3 games and that win. What do you do different? Do you have individual discussions or video analysis? You have said there are a lot of players missing, but I've said often, yeah, man, the team is like a puzzle sometimes and pieces are missing, but nevertheless, without the missing players, we carry on. We did well at Leipzig, played well, and played well against Frankfurt as 1-1. We were satisfied, but we created a lot of chances, and we were happy because Bayern lost. And then it's 6-1, half a dozen of the other. In the cup game, it was 3-2. As I said, it was unfortunate to get the 3-3, and then I finally played outstandingly for 60 minutes. Very good first half, and we're 3-0 up. We could have made it 4-0, hit the post. In the end, we let in 3 unnecessary goals. It's a small part of aggression, concentration, and we have to read the game and so on.
Ich hätte noch eine Nachfrage an Thomas Delaney.
A question for Thomas Delaney. Thomas, can you tell us what sort of bloke is Lucien Favre? Is he loud or tactful? Yeah, at the moment he's got a bit of a problem with his voice, so he isn't so loud at the moment. But I don't know really.
Thomas, hello, good afternoon and welcome to London. We've been hearing a lot from Jadon Sancho, but from your point of view, playing with him and having him in your team, what's it been like watching him grow in Germany, and how dangerous can he be, and how much has he been briefing you on his England teammates?
Yeah, I was expecting this question, only a matter of time. I was the first one in English coming about Jadon. No, Jadon is a big talent, and with talent comes, with talent comes opportunities, and he has them for sure. But he's still 18 years old, and he's done amazing at the moment. But I think that for him, he's not where he's supposed to be. He's a rough diamond, and he'll get there. It's also, I feel, a little bit responsibility for keeping him on the ground, because I know now we're here in England, and you're world famous for hyping your own players. So we try to keep him on the ground, because no doubt he has a big future in front of him, and he will make great things. But it takes hard work. It takes taking everything seriously and trust the process, because he's very young.
And what has he been telling you about his England teammates that you'll be facing here? Has he been helping you out in terms of information, playing abilities?
Yeah, they are the best in the world, of course. He's grown up in England with big confidence. No, he hasn't told us much. I personally, and I think my teammates, don't have to prepare for a game like that against Tottenham. We see the players. We all know Kane. We all know these guys. So there's nothing to prepare for in that regard. It's all well-known players with a high level.
Especially Christian Eriksen, who you've, I imagine, grown up admiring. Are you surprised he hasn't reached a Champions League final yet in his career?
It's a big burden to put on his shoulder to expect that from him. But I'm very happy to see him in Tottenham. It seems like a great club where he feels confident and he can express his big talent.
Any chance Jadon's forgotten his boots? Tottenham fans will want to know.
I think that at the moment he's full. He has everything with him, but we have to wait and see.
Thank you for this one-on-one interview, and the next question is yours, okay?
Thomas, hello. I was just wondering, what was your reaction when Jadon forgot his passport? If that's true, what was your reaction at the airport?
I didn't notice. It's not a big city, Dortmund. It's not London, so it doesn't take that much time to get the passport. I don't think we were.
We had a 17 minutes delay, I think.
So
okay for us.
It might cost a little bit of money, but no, I think 90% of the guys didn't notice.
Thank you.
Hello guys, welcome to London. You mentioned injuries a moment ago in your answers. Do you think at one time in your season you'll have to prioritize between the Bundesliga, where you want to win it, of course, and the Champions League? Or any other competition?
Ob das irgendwann wegen der Verletzung der Zeit kommt, Priorität setzen musst, lieber auf die Bundesliga konzentrieren.
Ja, eigentlich nicht. Verletzung.
Nein. Wir konzentrieren uns nur auf
We only concentrate on tomorrow's game, and then afterwards the Bundesliga. We've got both competitions.
Okay, so Tottenham have got injuries, you have got injuries. On paper, it's an exciting encounter tomorrow. If you both go for it, are we to expect a lot of goals?
Weil wir haben viele Verletzungen.
Tottenham hat auch
Tottenham also have two players who are missing. Yeah. We have other players who aren't here. But as we can talk about it for a minute, but they're not here. We have to carry on.
Okay.
Eine Frage an Thomas. Du hast ja oft gesagt, bevor du nach Dortmund kamst, dass die Premier League
you have to say the Premier League for you is somewhere that you'd like to play, a dream for you to play. Is it special to play at Wembley?
Ich hatte niemals etwas zu tun mit Tottenham.
I've never had anything to do with Tottenham.
Ich will nicht sagen ein normales Spiel. Ich habe nicht so
I wouldn't say it's a normal game.
viele Achtelfinale gespielt.
I haven't played in that many last 16. That's a
Aber von der Gegner Tottenham
but from Tottenham,
nicht anders.
it's not different.
Nein, weißt du, ich habe auch einen Traum zurück zu Dänemark.
I have a dream about going back to Denmark and Copenhagen. Japan could be great as well.
We expected this question and we talked a lot about this answer. Thank you. Okay. Any further questions? No? Okay, then thank you guys for, you? The next interview? Good. The second part of the interview.
Thomas, Borussia Dortmund, most teams do come to Wembley and see it as a great occasion and a great moment. Of course, there isn't the greatest history for Dortmund, that amazing run in 2013 that ultimately ended in a heartbreak. Is there a sense that you want to rewrite history and go home with happier memories from Wembley this time?
I don't know how many people are left from that time, but no, it's nothing to do with like getting back at anybody. We are, even if the German media says we are in big problems because we haven't won for 3 games, we still have our what's that called, big confidence and if you asked me 3 weeks ago, it would be the same answer now. We want to go through, and we'll see how that goes.
Den Reisepass vergessen, gibt es da auch eine kleine Strafe intern?
And passport forgotten, is there a punishment internally?
Wir werden sehen.
We'll see.
Intern.
It'll be internally.
Okay. I don't see any questions. So thank you for joining our press conference with Thomas and Lucien.